Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little bit since I've gotten to update this. My apologies for that. I mentioned in the previous video that I may have a special guest joining me to help me through this area, but somebody thought that a bachelorette party would be more important, which admittedly it is. So we're flying solo, and you might see me get lost, but I did a little bit of off-screen testing, so it shouldn't be too bad. To know. Alright, I believe that's a hint as to how to actually get through this place, meaning that if you are not following the torches, you should be heading out of this place and toward the dungeon. Those guys right there are similar to the shadow people. They are not instant death, but they hurt a lot, so take every precaution you can to try and avoid them. Also, as you might have noticed there, they won't start moving until you walk in front of them. You can also manipulate them a little bit by using your broom, and each time you use your broom, they move a little faster. You'll see me doing some of that in the later screens when I need them to get out of my way. But here's a gate, and gates usually mean good things for us. So that was the 24 card gate, one of the highest numbers we've seen so far. And there's our little parasite thing that we want to go get, but it's not going to be as easy as we would like. Oh, it will be as easy as we would like. Will do. Will do, Pet Rock. Alright, as I recall, there is that one life up in here, and one card that we can get. So I'm going to try and find that before we move on to the dungeon. Yeah, and really this, I don't think there was another way out through here. No, there isn't. So we're going to look around for that card a little bit. Most of the off-screen testing I did just to make sure that my recording was coming out okay. I checked which areas didn't seem to be a benefit, and this wasn't, right? This is just a big nasty? Yep, just a big nasty. So we might get lost a little bit in here, because again, I mentioned in the previous video, this place is basically built as a maze. So that is a dead end entirely. Let's go back this way and see if there isn't something that we didn't do. Can I... Will you go off screen? Yeah. That served us no purpose. And actually, locked us in. You know what? Let's die. It's going to be quicker. Alright, well, we still get to keep our little heart container. So now let's go this way. So now we are going to wait for him. And actually, again, the other ones have been going off screen. He, however, does not. Well, that's an unfair double standard. So is that. Yep. So as you saw, I mentioned earlier, they're not instant death, but they do a fair bit of damage. I think I only survived about 3 hits from him before Young got sent back. So let's continue the search for this card, which I know to be here. At least I am quite sure. We will most likely be coming back here as well much later. But the object here is to get through this area and eventually find our way to our final dungeon. So once we are through this 8-bit maze, I did off-screen testing over here. There is, from what I can tell, no point for us to go there right now. Activate the Nexus waypoint, which means if there is a card here, we might not be able to get it yet. No, I think we're gonna... Alright, let's do a little bit of exploring just in case I missed something. Though I'm nearly positive that I cannot get anything. But just in case, because I want to say that there are 4 cards in this final dungeon we're going to, and there is a max of 37 cards you can get before post-game, which this game has a post-game, which is pretty nifty, and I think I'll be filming some of that as well. But you can... gosh, I don't like the idea of going there. And I don't have to. Yee. And again, no purpose. We're going to return to the Nexus because that's going to be easier for us to now get out this way. But now, we are going to head to... well, really, to the final dungeon. Again, I'll do a little double check on the way, but it looks like we can't get this card that I was almost positive we could. Oh, you know what? We are going to make our lives easier. This is the path out, so we're going to save and activate this Nexus, so if we want, we're not going to have to go back through the maze in order to get there. So hopefully, I just simply missed something. Oh, you know what? I didn't go through this area before. Alright, you're nothing. Also nothing. Which means we have to navigate through those beasties. Nice thing is they do only travel in straight lines. They don't really deliberately go after you. They're there just kind of to more be a pain in the butt than anything else. So we'll wait for you. You move a little bit faster. Young should still be able to outrun him getting through this corner. Hello, come chase me. And given my experience before, I'm just gonna assume... ha! That he was gonna turn around, so... oh. Alright, save. Let's hope that doesn't bite us in the bum. Alright, no point to go that way. Yeah, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Actually, really, this place doesn't seem too terrible as it blocks you through most paths. Oh, let's talk to you. I don't want to know. Alright. Now I forget which way I came from. I think I came from this way. Yeah, quite sure. Alright, what's over here? Nothing. Bugger. Oh, yeah, we should be good there. He can't get us. That's going to be unfortunate getting back. You're the trickier jump, so we'll go here first. Oh, and be rewarded with nothing. Alright, another save point. And we'll go for the risky jump, which really is not it's not very difficult to do, just slightly more difficult. Nope, not going there. Alright, let's see what's down here. Nope. Yep, no point going over there. And we are certainly not going to. Alright, and I believe this is that card I've been looking for. Alright, so let's warp ourselves to the Nexus. And now we are in, more or less, the final dungeon of the game. So we're going to start that when we come back. See you soon.